what is the way forward? Because what we're seeing about the sugar, so a lot of noise all over the place.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to move on from all this?
I think we need to understand, and maybe I'm going to sound quite general about it. Yeah. The world is evolving. Yeah? What we're going through, and I think Kenyans we do have to stop being very ecocentric, just self-centered thinking internally. I'm not generalizing that, but the world is changing. The world is shifting. Politics will be politics, right? And I'm glad to see we're getting to more mature politics, because Betty, if I ask you, what was the hottest political story last year? I don't know. We make so much noise, and tomorrow it's yesterday's story. What's most important is that I think there is something I can say about Kenya. Kenya is moving forward. As a nation, we're moving forward. There's clear change. It's clear sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. That does not mean there's no advancement, right? And we're maturing as a nation. To see a nation that has so much freedom of expression, people can say whatever they want to say about our governments, our political parties, our leaders. There's freedom of expression. Let's use it wisely. But my take on politics and to politicians, what I'll say is this: listen, I think it's time to just be absolutely generational in our thinking. I think it's time to be very functional about, I never start anything without thinking about my children and their children. And I think we need to be deliberate as a country. So if sugarcane time is up, I know there was a time we had a problem with tea picking because machines were coming into play, and we wanted human beings to be the ones continuing. The world is evolving. If we want to feed more than just our country, if we want to move into surplus dimensions, we must accept technology has also shifted and changed. And so if there's the sugarcane thing, it's clear it's politics, right? And I pray that we can move from divisive politics to progressive politics, where we actually are moving on matters that are very clearly progressive on what we want to say.
I like that. And to many people who are watching, especially young people who've been really tweeting about the different issues that you've raised, what is your parting shot to them? Some of them are saying that I've started this business, it's not working, what next for me? Should I give up?
I think as a nation, let me say, let's have hope. Hope is not a strategy, so neither is faith. Faith alone is not a strategy. It's faith plus work. And one thing we have to do as Kenyans, let's work. Let's stop excuses. Actually, if you look at most civilized places, government is purely a facilitator, not the solution maker. When you start seeing in airports where government VIP lounges have been exchanged with business lounges, something is changing, and that tells you that there's actually a shift in the nomenclature of how the nation is behaving. But to young people out there, guess what? Let's focus on a better tomorrow. We can do it. We can do it with good weather, bad weather, with challenges, whether it snows or rains, with a good government or bad government. Let's just focus on doing it. I think the next Uber can come out of Kenya, the next Facebook can come out of Kenya. I've met brilliant young people. Let's not focus on the negative noise. Let's take some time and just let's get something done that's never been done before, and that'll be the motivator for the next 2-3 generations.
I like that.
Yeah.
No better way to end KTN Friday Briefing. I won't even say much. I'm Betty Kyula. Have a lovely weekend. And you are?
Julian, Kyula, do enjoy your weekend. Thank you for joining Betty and I tonight.
All right, and you can catch him at